Hi, it's the Carter Man back down in the dungeon, as you can see, where I do my weightlifting. Wanted to give you a quick update about tomorrow's 1 o'clock every Thursday, Coffee with the Carter Man podcast, America's #1 conservative podcast. Have a really great show, as Ed Sullivan used to say when I was a kid, for tomorrow. It is we're going to do the hot corner news. We're going to cover, you have to cover, if you're going to do the news of the week, you have to cover the passing of Dolly Parton. A lot of you, thousands of you, watched my video yesterday about it, and it's just, well, it's heartrending. That's all you can, it's just heartrending. We're also going to talk about John Ratcliffe's visit to Russia, where he, I guess, is going to talk to Putin about the war in Ukraine tied into the war in Iran. I think Mr. Radcliffe must understand that the war in Ukraine, as I'm going to point out tomorrow with, chapter and verse, is over. It's over. It never should have started. We never, ever should have come to the aid of the porno queen Zelensky. We never should have poured $500 billion in there and used up our military weaponry there. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why. You may disagree, but when you give it a listen tomorrow, when you give it a watch tomorrow, you may say, you know what the heck were we thinking about? Now it's all tied in with Iran, which is why Radcliffe is there. And we'll see what comes out of it, which I predict will be nothing, because the Putin's in the catbird seat, and he's not about to let things go now and give up on the people of Donbass, who are quite legitimately, and again, I'm going to give you a chapter and verse. More than happy to be part of Russia now, and instead of part of Ukraine, which they tried to get away from for years. We're going to talk about the Pope's latest antics with the transgender, I'm going to say it, the freaks there. We're going to talk then about, going to do an interview with the #1 military analyst in America, Dr. Jim Robbins, who is, when I give you his credentials, you're going to sit forward in your seat and say, I got to hear what this guy has to say, and you really should, because he is he's simply amazing. So we're going to talk to Jim, a long time friend of mine, going back over 20 years now, back to the Washington Times, our days there. And we're going to finish up with a bold prediction in the economic arena that may have you thinking about doing a little investing in an area which I think some of you probably have invested in, others have been reluctant. I think you're going to find it pretty fascinating prediction. Okay, and I'll give you a hint on it. I'm fully aligned, more than aligned, taking a page from the great Jim Rickards, another fellow I know and have tremendous admiration for. So tune in tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Coffee with the Carter Man, America's #1 conservative podcast, and let's do this thing.